Yo, this is JBJR, and you're now tuned in to the Casual Fighter Podcast.
Check it out now. Third strike, yo. Yo, check it out now. Third strike, yo.
Welcome to the Casual Fighter Podcast. My name is LOJB3. Excuse my flub earlier. We're gonna edit that out. Go ahead and introduce yourself, fellas.
Yo, what's up, people? It's Epidemic here. Happy Friday.
Stormy Friday.
Peace, everybody. JBJR, the producer. Holla at your boy. Game extraordinary as well. Holla at y'all.
Hey, yeah, we got our boy Zerobeat 032 is gonna take a personal day, so we're gonna roll without him this week. But in a couple of weeks, we're gonna have him back. You know, hopefully everything's straight.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, man, I guess we go right into it. I got some stuff to talk about. First things first, I wanted to get your opinions on like what happened last week with the Capcom Pro Tour online. That was fun. Basically, just to sum things down, as you guys know, like we can't play on the grid in top 16 and top 8. And the grid is the training stage. Because of that, yeah, there's stages that can like accidentally, cause like intermittent intermittent lag, and we fought each other, fellas, like multiple times, and I know that we dealt with it. But what happened at the Capcom Pro Tour is that two players, one of them happened to be the current Capcom Cup champion. They DQ'd themselves because of lag issues against one player, and it caused a shitstorm. I have my feelings on it personally, but because I was actually not only was I there, not only was I watching it on stream, and you guys can check the VOD out for that. I was also in the chat where all the conversations and everything were going down. So, like, I guess I have insider shit, I have insider feelings about it because I know like everything from every angle that happened. So, but basically, yeah, I wanted to get your guys' thoughts on it because I know you guys already know about the situation to a degree. Like I said, two players DQ'd themselves because somebody they were having lag with one of their opponent, and yeah, that person actually almost ended up winning. It was pretty dope. A big shout out to Metro M, man. He did do a pretty good job. But anyway, I'll let you guys like think about it. Well, not think about it, but go ahead and speak about it for a little bit.
Are you talking about the tournament I was watching with you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I thought that was dope. I didn't recall about the DQ thing, but
were you in the chat when that happened?
No, I wasn't there.
Okay.
I think I had left after the fact or whatever. But I mean, so you said that the disconnection causes automatic DQ?
Well, yeah, no, the players that like two players like DQ'd themselves because they were fighting against lag. That's what I said.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I hope it would have been nice if they can do a rematch or something, or get back in the chance to play a match over or something. But that would have been cool, but it's out of their control.
I don't know if I agree with that. Because what happened, like those two players DQ'd themselves because of lag because of another player. The other player didn't experience the lag, and that person ended up like going to grand finals because of that, because they were in loser semis, and then IDOM DQ'd, and then they fought against Chakotay, and then he DQ'd after going down 2-0, and then Metro M, the player in question, go in fight against Mandrake, and Mandrake ended up winning, but Mandrake definitely complained there was a lot of lag, like right before he got reset in the bracket. So, like I said, I don't fully agree with that at all.
Yeah, you know how it is with that lag, man. I'm not a fan of it, especially in certain games, all games at that. But I mean, I don't really have much to touch up on it. I wasn't fully there, so I'll pass it to you, Bishop, if you have anything you want to add.
Yeah, for the most part, I mean, it's something that, you know, Burrell and I talked about in the past, just the whole, just netcode drama in general. And so, you know, of course, this falls right into that. And so, and it just comes down to just showing that, I mean, if you got top players disqualifying themselves because the connection is, you know, lack of a better word, you know, crap. I mean, at this point, it should, and it's more so for the Japanese devs at this point. Like, you understand, like, the world is your fan base is way bigger than Japan. So if you want to alienate and make sure y'all connections and y'all netcode ain't up to par to try to, you know, do stuff like that, especially for a tournament, a worldwide tournament at the same time. Like, if your stuff isn't up to par for like literal online tournament because of the times, for obvious reasons, I mean, it's really just gonna force your position to say either get your online netcode game up for things like this, or you're gonna have to fall to the wayside, and people just gonna stop playing your stuff and just go ahead and switch to stuff like, you know, NRS games or something like that. You know, just, you know, that's solely because better netcode and more stability. So I mean, it's messed up. It is messed up that happened. You know, if you ruin good games because of lag, I mean, like I said, hopefully it puts these devs in that position where they have to fix this. Ain't no like, oh, we can waste time. No, if you want to keep your fan base alive, you better do something, and soon, because that was just a poor display, you know, all the way around, honestly. You know, I caught some of the recap, and from what I did see, from what I talked with Burrell about, that was just a crap display. Just, unfortunately, on Capcom's side, I mean, that's what I got on it, me personally.
Yeah, I fully agree with that, and I'm gonna go ahead and echo everything, since, like, again, I was there, like, when all of this was going down live. Like, matter of fact, like, people in my stream, what up, Jada? Jaden, Metsu, like, a lot of us, like me, like, taking the bias out, because I admit, have a clear bias with one of the players at DQ. And I'm a fan of, like, one of the other player that DQ'd, of course, the Capcom Cup champion. But like, keeping the bias out, all of this wouldn't have happened, in my opinion, if Capcom didn't ban the grid. We already know the netcode is not going to get fixed. At this point, it's been 4 years, 5 seasons. Netcode's not getting fixed anytime soon, ever, baby. Like, it is what it is. Let's chalk up an L to the loss, but we complained so much back in the days. You remember Street Fighter 4? We complained so much of seeing training stage during the tournaments. Like, it seems like to me, like, there's a big disconnect with why we hated seeing the training stage in an offline tournament in comparison to an online tournament. This is an online tournament, and this is a tournament that is basically solidifies you for Capcom Cup. And honestly, you're the only pro tour going on at this time, and you ban the one stage where everybody is comfortable. If lag happens, well, you know what? That's the netcode, and we ain't gonna trip off of it. But you ban that one stage that gives us that kind of blanket, like, security, and that's my big issue with it. Like, that, the whole thing. I said this on my stream so many times last week. This would have never happened if Capcom banned the training grid. That's it. They need to change the rules, and they need to change the rule for that. That's the one rule I honestly think they need to change for that. Like, because from the situation of what I saw, Metro M, he came in and he had his he actually had like a speed test made, and they checked out. like wasn't as good as expected, but it was good enough to where it should be working online, and he didn't really experience a lot of like slowdown and lag. It's just one of those things where I just really wish that basically none of this would happen if basically they didn't ban the grid, hands down. Also got like some other big thoughts about it. I'm gonna go ahead and let JBJR take this real quick. I know you said you about to say something real quick, so let me go ahead and let you.
Oh no! All I was gonna say was, I mean, if they reason for like banning the training stage for Street Fighter 5 is because of like the overuse of Street Fighter 4, I mean, I understand like
they got to sell those stages, man.
I mean, I get it. I mean, like you said at the same time. I mean, for local play, absolute. When it's local, absolute. You're never gonna have a problem local. But I mean,
well, I wouldn't say that either. But
I mean, you won't have nowhere near as problem.
You're gonna have stage lag even offline, but nowhere near. Yeah, you're right.
Nowhere near as much as online at all. But like I said, but if you know the one, like you just said, the one stage that's able to give some form of variance at for lag, give you some kind of safe room for that, which is the training stage, and you getting, like you said, getting rid of that one stage. This, like I said, is also kind of a deterrent. It's like, all right, so strike one is your netcode suck. Strike two is you ban the one thing that actually can work for everyone involved. Right. And this is just all in one game. So, what would be the strike three at this point? I mean, cause you know what I'm saying? Because it's just two strikes already. It's two kind of big strikes automatic.
This is a strike three. What happened was strike three.
Yeah, true. Yeah, the DQ is.
What caused it to ban? Like, I see a little thread here, but the main goal of the stage was to minimize distraction from all the background. So, I thought it was a solid stage to play on. Online, at least.
It is.
Exactly. That's the point. Online.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to deal with all those those distractions. If somebody's like upload isn't as great as somebody else's upload,
yeah.
Like you can there's so many things. Packet loss plays a huge thing with it because like I said, and I wish wish Zerobeat was here so you can attest to this, but he will tell you like me and him whenever we play. I have way better internet than like a lot of the fellas here. Like, essentially, I have like quote unquote fiber, and my upload speed is like at 40 max, even though like it says it's supposed to be 20, but that thing maxed out to 40. So like and I haven't had an issue since switching over to Xfinity, crossing fingers. But yeah, man, like. He has AT&T. He didn't have that great of an internet, but whenever we play, because like he's wired, I'm wired, there's like barely no packet loss, but we're 300 miles away. When I play Epidemic, there'll be instances where we'll have some drops because packet loss, man. Like it's packet loss. That's a big thing about it. Like, and we only 20 minutes away. We're like, what, like 9 miles away from each other?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. So 9 miles comparison to 300, but 300-mile person, like we never lag it against each other. Just saying, like there's issues that happen all the time with lag. But if we know this, if we understand that the netcode is shitty, like why would you ban that? Like my whole thing here is to do my whole rant. Essentially, is to go on for two things. One, and this is the biggest one, Capcom, free to grid. Exactly, Metsu. Like me and Metsu Evil, like my boy Metsu Evil is a mod in my chat now. We're like 30 or 40 miles away from each other. But whenever we play, like I think we only had like one instance where we had lag. But like again, it varies. In comparison to Epidemic, and I know his internet speed is actually pretty high because he also has it. So, same upload speed too. Same upload speed, which is the big thing here. Tell my that was my side. Shut up. But they only have it once. But yeah, again, that's what we deal with, man. We deal with shitty netcode. Like, it's bad netcode. It's not like the worst that's in these crop of fighting games, of course, but you gotta admit it's bad. It's bad implementation of rollback netcode. And when people are telling you that, when your overseas people are telling you that, hell, even the Japanese folks are even like, yo, actually it's gotten so bad we lost with the PC. Y'all know that, right? They switched to PC on Street Fighter V because they couldn't play on PS4 anymore because it's shitty on PS4. Then they live in the Mecca where they're like, oh, we don't have issues with netcode. So that's my number one thing here about it too. I'm real tempted. I kind of wanted to like go into the second part of my rant, but I think I'm actually gonna save it. I'm gonna take the high wall like my boy El Chicote did when it happened. All I'm gonna say is certain tweets that are made by certain people with certain check marks, they need to check themselves and not make accusations damning like of other players when we have shitty netcode, and that's the only issue that needs to be focused on. It's crap, and you need to unfree, and they need to free the grid. I'm not gonna name that person because like I would normally have done it, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and take the high road on that. But people need to watch their mouths on Twitter. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
You know, people like to talk reckless, man. You know how it go.
Yeah, man.
Well, yeah, that's the community we're in. But it's funny you mentioned that. People like to talk reckless. And I think I'm going to go ahead and skip over the second topic that I gave you guys earlier. We're going to go straight into this one. Speaking of talking reckless, as you guys know, ChrisG, man, is a long time like Evil Genius's like representative was. Unfortunately, he got dropped by Evil Geniuses.
Is it really unfortunate? Is it really unfortunate, depending on the story since you're about to tell?
Right, that's what we're about to get
unfortunate. Into. Is it really unfortunate? Honestly,
I got my thoughts about it. All I'm gonna say is here's the story about it. ChrisG made some very fucked up. We're gonna call it. I'm gonna go ahead and get like kind of cursy on this one. But call
it what it is. No,
call it what it is. Call it what it is, bro.
No, call it what the fuck it is. No, we wrong. Call it what the fuck it is.
It was fucked up. It was fucked up. It was in 2017, but it was fucked up. It was fucked up. He made some fucked up statements about black gamers, like black women gamers. Said and at one point he called them ghetto. Like, bruh, like, yeah. So he made those statements in 2017. Mind you, I knew about it then. I've said my piece about it then, like when I only had like 500 followers on Twitter. Now I got 600. Yay, that's what I mean. But anyway, yeah, man, I knew about it then, and I talked to my friends about it when it happened. And we were all just disappointed because we like ChrisG as a player. It's a shitty personal move. But yeah, just basically to add and kind of bring things together so the other fellas can kind of have a bigger understanding of what happened. So as everybody else probably in my streaming world knows, Evil Genius has got a new CEO. Guess what that person is?
Black woman.
Black woman.
Oh, what a time to be alive.
Oh,
yours and me and mine.
Yeah, man. That people don't understand that. Like, yeah, man. Like, let me see if I can look at the name if somebody can correct me because I'm gonna look the name up.
You talking about her name?
Yeah.
Yeah, Nicole
LaPointe Jameson. That is the CEO of Evil Geniuses now. So it was gonna happen. That's basically my take is it's fucked up. Like, yeah, I understand. Like, and Twitter went on a fucking rant, a war. It's like two sides. People are saying like, "Yo, ChrisG deserved it." Yeah, it's about time. And then other folks are like, "Yo, man, he hasn't said any other things about this. He hasn't had any other problems or any other infractions since. Why are we getting on him for something? Y'all should have got on him for 3 years ago." Which I'm looking, like I said, I'm a guy that looks at both sides, and I'm like, yeah, that's fair. That's a fair assessment. But I want to get your guys' opinions on this. Give me a second. I'll be right back while y'all talk about that.
All right.
I am listening. Just give me a quick second.
All right. I got a little bit I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
You already know how it is, man. Online with the internet, you know, they always found a reason to bring celebrities down, you know. So I am not surprised that this happened to him. I'm not surprised at all. That's why you gotta watch what you say. Watch what you say online, man. Cause it come back to bite you.
Mm-hmm.
He got bit. Did it hurt? That's all I want to know.
Yeah, he got bit. He got bit. It's crazy, man. You gotta watch what you say on Twitter. Like I said, man. Like I said before with certain other players, man. They need to watch what they say on Twitter. What's up to my boy Sohail Kai? See you in here, buddy. He knows exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah. JBJR, go ahead, take it.
Well, you already know how I feel about it. Consider how you see how I start this shit off. Like, is it really that bad? Is it really that bad? I mean, if you don't talk shit about black gamers, especially black female gamers, and the karma of all time comes to the point where you got a black woman that's your boss.
Woo! Boss.
A young black woman at that. And guess what kind of times we in?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
So you see what I'm saying? Like, you know,
what a
all
time
this stuff.
to be alive.
And then the crazy part about it is, as I say all the time, you did this shit on Twitter.
No, Facebook. Shit, just as bad, damn near shit. It really is.
But it's just, you know, that's on him.
Yeah,
that's really on him because think about it, because you were arrogant enough, and you were that arrogant at that point. And let's call it, I don't know the motherfucker. So I'm gonna say what the hell I'm gonna say. I don't know the nigga. So, and yeah, I'm gonna speak freely because I'm black. I'm a dark-skinned black man, came from a dark-skinned black woman, married a black woman. So I'm telling you this right now as all of us who all came from black women. Yeah, bro, we not gonna ride with that aspect of anything. Hey, sis, get your money. I mean, for real. I mean, and then like any black female gamer that had an encounter there, I'm sorry, yo. Like, that's some bullshit for real. Like, I'm like, you know, even though we clearly not that, but it's, you know, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, the person in question is Latino, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, obviously we all black here, but just the main thing, man, you know, and we all try to, you know, do our best to respect black women, man, and you know, especially something that's black women that's within the culture that we in too. You know what I'm saying? Like, now I've been to these conventions, I see how niggas be treating these women out here, man, especially for black. So I see it. No, I see it. Man. So it's just like one of those things, like, you know, it's the whole double minority disrespect, you know, because she's black and she's a woman. Oh, she's a black woman. She's a gamer. She don't know shit about this. She's probably ratchet. She's ghetto. She knows nothing but love and hip hop. Blah 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 blah. All that bullshit. But nigga, look, it's chicks out here that will kick your ass in Tekken, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Guilty
and
Dragon Ball Fighter Z, all that shit. Like, it's like, man, look, like just like I think that's my thing. It's just like someone being ignorant of a motherfucker that's not motherfucker. Let me not say that. It's just being ignorant of someone that's part of the LGBT community. It's the same shit. Like no, I mean, no. If you ain't, I mean, just because this person was born with a vagina, that don't mean you gotta be disrespectful. And just because the person's black don't really mean you gotta be disrespectful. So it's like, so we got double on top of that. That's So for the black one, like I said, that had experienced that shit, I hate that you had to experience that for real. And for all the, and for the black, and for Nicole, the black CEO, hey sis, get your money, get your shine. Hey, do what you got to do. We support you.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, she put in work, man. She got that position last year. But yeah, man, it's funny you also say that. I guess before we go and segue to the next topic, because man, FGC has been on fire, man. Like on Twitter, man. It's like even waking up today, like it's so many different stories are now coming back. Like we're basically getting what I like to call the second wave of B2. So many second waves been happening. So we have second wave of COVID. It's happening a lot of that. Second wave of basically of dealing with racism out here, and now we got to deal with man, you got to treat these women right. You got the CEO of Equinox coming out and having stories, telling her story about abuse and FGC. The CEO of Equinox, good Lord, man, didn't we had a discussion about this earlier? I don't remember if we had it in the actual episodes 1, 2, 3, but I think I speak for everyone here is when I say you need to really treat these women with respect and keep your damn hands to yourself.
Not that fucking hard.
It's ridiculous, man. It's crazy that we're still living in those kind of times, man. It's not that hard to really deal with that.
It's not that hard, bro.
You got the CEO of Equinox Gaming. Come on, man. Good Lord. I read that story and I was like, come on, man. Really?
I mean, if you got to get hands.
This dude was chasing her around for 3. This dude chased her around and even fucking groped her. He groped her in one of these events. Flat out groped her. We can't stand for this kind of shit no more, man. It's fucked up, man.
Get you a sex doll or something, my nigga. Do something.
Right.
It's for real. I mean, you got.
We're not going to disrespect you if you get a sex doll. Just get a sex doll. Leave that shit at home.
Because my thing is, all y'all motherfuckers act like y'all can buy the shit. Come on, man. It's like buying a used car. It's like buying a used car for under $10,000, nigga. Come on, bro. Bro, your shit's under $10,000. I know as much money as some of y'all niggas got out of sponsorships and bread from winning these tournaments and all this other. You can afford one of these damn real dolls. Shit, man. Bro. If you need to just get your rocks off that bed, I'd rather you go get you a chick for 40, get you one of these $40 chicks and do something like that. If you gonna do that, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not promoting prostitution.
Right.
I'm not trying to promote it either. But my whole purpose is if you at least gonna go that route, man. I mean, if you feel like you gotta get your rocks off, you know what I'm saying? I think that's my thing. I'd rather you go out and pay for it and get your rocks off that way than you just going around just groping a random person. I mean, at least you under a contract with that person kind of know they getting groped and know.
Well, no, that's called consent, and that's
what I'm saying. At least you know it's consensual. Yeah. That's why at least you know it's consensual.
That's called consent, and there's no consent there, and that's
my point.
Even they can have consent, and one thing that people need to realize, just because she said yes earlier, if she's not feeling it later, chill. Just be like,
yeah, that's real. She say no, man.
Even if she say yes first, she say no again. Chill.
Because
it's called consent, man. She ain't giving you consent anymore.
Is it worth? Because put like this: is it worth fucking your life up for becoming a sex offender, getting on the sex offender registry? Is it really worth doing that?
No.
Trust me, it's not. Look, people gotten worse by pissing outside in a schoolyard. You know what I'm saying? So you want to risk this by just being, like, you know what I'm saying? Don't do that, man. Like, don't risk. Don't be stupid and don't risk your freedom.
Right.
Don't risk everything you work for. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, like the stuff we just talked about, like the stuff me and you talked about dealing with all the celebrities just got recently caught up. You know what I'm saying? It's like okay, because you just kept your hands to yourself, but you know how it go, man. You know how that go.
For sure. Well, yeah. I guess we're gonna go ahead and talk about this another topic. We're actually gonna go back into the whole netcode rollback thing. So we're gonna actually lighten this episode up. So yeah. Guess what got rollback?
Uh-oh.
Guess what got rollback netcode?
What? I know.
You go ahead and say it.
Smash Bros. Melee.
Bruh. How Melee get better netcode? How Melee get rollback and better netcode? It's Street Fighter 5.
Cause man, they've been paying that money to work hard. They've been working hard to fix it because they know people still play Melee.
And it's free. Exactly, man. Dude, they got a ranking system and everything, dude. This shit's absurd. It's crazy out here, man.
Love Melee, man.
Man, I call Melee the Marvel 2 of Smash Brothers.
It really is.
That game was fun as heck, man. We used to play that game all day.
Man, dude. Like, remember when I was really trying to bust my butt to get really good at it? I was learning all the meta. Like, this is after, like, I was like, okay, let me go ahead and get these tournaments because it started placing in these little local ass tournaments. You remember that, Bishop?
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to put in work. Yeah, man. I competed in tournaments before. Like, if that was stated, I competed in tournaments before, man. In that game, that was fun. There were local tournaments back in St. Louis, but St. Louis has a big Smash scene, so.
Yeah, dude.
And the game been out since we were like kids, so it's like, how the oldest game get the best? Game been out since 2001.
That's funny to me.
Bro, it beat them ones, though, man. It beat them classic games, man. For real.
That game, man, bring back some good memories.
Speaking of good memories, man, I really hope that this whole, I guess we can go ahead and talk about this too, really quick. You heard about Arcade One Shot making putting X-Men vs Street Fighter in the fucking cabinet?
Bruh.
Oh, that thing gonna sell out.
Man, they got X-Men vs Street Fighter, Marvel Superheroes vs Street Fighter. They have Marvel 1 now. They got man, all they missing is Marvel 2.
Dude, the day they put Marvel 2 in there, that's gonna get outsold more than any other cabinet.
Oh my God, if they put Marvel, man. The moment but here's the thing, like the big thing about that is that Capcom and Marvel are working together. We thought that relationship was gone to shit.
Okay. Man, because man, when I tell you so many people was mad at Infinite solely because there was just no X-Men. So many people was so
just because no X-Men. That was like problem number one today. I had the nerve to call that shit functions. You're not welcome here.
Man, just make it happen, man. We need more crossover games.
Man, I still think it's a big chance for it. That there's going to be a new Marvel game. I doubt it, but like, man, put Marvel 2 in there. Put Marvel 2 Arcade Shot. Get Marvel 2, man. Get all these right, man. Just talk Disney. Disney got all of Marvel now. All the Marvel characters. Just be like, hey, yo, yeah, y'all need something to promote, right? Go ahead and put them. Let us put that Marvel 2 out. Let us have that. We gonna make money together. Gotcha.
They could.
Man. No.
So it's gonna be fun.
Oh my God. I'm really thinking about saving money and buying one. I have no place to put it though. I will have nowhere to put it.
How much are the cabinets going for?
Let me look up let me go to Arcade One up. Yeah, let me get there.
Yeah, I was just checking it. I accidentally went back though.
Yeah, let me look it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They start off at how much?
Damn it. I'm just gonna look up another one. I know there's another shit.
Yeah.
I'm looking it up, guys.
They got a final fight
On the products. Oh yeah, because I want that X-Men vs. Street Fighter one. Like that's the game that got me into fighting games. Like that solidified it. That was it. Like I needs it, son.
Yeah, the prices vary if you get it from a different place. But yeah, how much you see, James?
I'm looking for it right now. Yeah, it does suck that Tatsunoko versus Capcom was only in Nintendo. But I think they can really do something with that too. Like I don't think it's exclusive. Okay, let me look up the Marvel Superheroes cabinet just so we can kind of get like an understanding of like where things are. And then okay, USA. Let me go to GameStop. For some reason, like it's sold at GameStop. Oh, $300 without the riser. $300.
That's it.
That's like buying a Switch.
$380 for with the riser. What?
That's a Switch in the game.
Man, let's go. Give me this. Let's go. Let's go.
They got some at Walmart. Well, not that one. They got the Final Fight one for
how much?
200 Walmart Final Fight.
Yo.
So when I get a house, I might have to get one of these cameras. I might have to look into it.
Man. Look,
get two. We'll come visit you.
Man, I'm saying every time I'm back,
give us a reason to come over there.
Bro,
I'm back home, I'll visit.
If they ever come out with a Street Fighter 3 Third Strike cabinet,
oh Lord. That's CES 3, but man, they do it.
Oh yeah, we gonna be up all night. We got to come visit you, man.
Man,
we'll have an all-nighter.
Lord,
playing sets.
Oh, I'm excited for that, man.
I thought they were like at least like a grand, man.
I thought they were a grand too.
Yeah.
I legit thought they were a grand. They got replacement plans on like $40, $60.
That's not bad, man.
Man, let me. I ain't know. I never knew.
Yeah, I'm just finding it out too.
Man, don't notify me. I'm going to notify me in the list right now. Right now. Because let's look at the games they have. They have X-Men Children of Atom on there. That was already on Marvel Superheroes cabinet. But they have X-Men Children of Atom, X-Men vs. Street Fighter. I think I have old school X-Men. Yeah, that's old school arcade X-Men, I think. Mutant Apocalypse. Oh, that's interesting. And then they got Marvel vs. Capcom.
Wait a minute, it's Mutant Apocalypse, like the one that was on Super Nintendo?
Yes.
Yo, that was my shit.
That game was tough. I could never finish that.
That was my shit, man.
When I was younger.
That's why I'm give me on that. So fellas, man, go to arcade1up.com. Get that shit. Notify yourselves when it's available. My notification has been registered right now.
They got a Space Invaders one. Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Turtles in Time one. Oh shoot.
Man.
That used to be that game too.
Turtles in Time is probably the greatest arcade game I've ever played.
Yeah. That's one of my most favorite Turtles game. That and the Tournament Fighters.
Yeah, Tournament Fighters was lit.
Yeah. Man.
I ain't never playing Mortal Kombat 2 on the arcade ever again. Fuck that.
Yeah, that's
I feel you.
That's just broke. I'm good. That's broken. I'm all right. I'm not trying to get frustrated. No, thank you.
No, I'm gonna need that cabinet, man. I'm gonna need that, man, just to hear that song. I'm like, oh my body. Oh my God, put all of that on that shit. Oh Lord. Oh,
dang.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now that's our good news, everyone. That's our good news segment. So I guess we just to continue the hilarity and feel good. Man, I wish Rescue Rap was in here. He enjoys these. But it's time for Hood Lore. It's told by bitch.
Oh, Show me in. Oh, cue the music, man.
Oh, it's
Oh
yeah, we didn't come on some music for all the seconds, man.
Yeah, we need a little bit, man.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Oh yes. So I left off. Okay. So we are doing Mortal Kombat 9 and we're on chapter 4. I remember exactly where we left off. We're doing Cyrex, aka Black Main Cyrex Main. Yeah.
Black Main Cyrex Main.
Black Main Cyrex Main. Yeah, man. All right. So let me get a sip of my water.
I didn't get them gulps in, Brett.
So starting off with chapter 4 with score. We're starting off with this is Cyrex as part of the story, right? And mind you, this is human Cyrex. So and if you don't remember the old school Mortal Kombat 4 Gold, or Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, where you played with Cyrex, had an ultimate costume, you know Cyrex is a black dude. Matter of fact, he's African. Just to think he's from like Botswana.
Yeah, African.
I'm saying, yeah, African. Like he's from like Botswana. So he from the motherland. He a motherland brother. All right. So basically, what happens is, like I said, Scorpion Sub-Zero got done fighting. Scorpion fucked Sub-Zero up, killed him. And mind you, this is the first Sub-Zero, so behind. So, like I said, if anyone knows that shit, they know what's going to happen to behind later on, which we'll get to that. So, so basically, what happens is, mind you, I told you the whole, there's like 3 Lin Kuei dudes there. It was behind, which is the first Sub-Zero, human Cyrex, human Sector. Cyrex is pissed off at this point because he's like, that was my boy though. That was my boy. So I'm gonna have to fuck him up, right? So that was my nigga. So basically, so Raiden comes to like, hey man, so about this shit that you gonna do, you realize I don't think that should be the move. Matter of fact, why are you even here? Matter of fact, why is your crew even here? Because aren't y'all trying to do this with Cyber Initiative, trying to make niggas Terminators and shit? So y'all trying to make niggas Terminators out here, so why y'all even here doing the shit that y'all doing? So because of this conversation, it puts something on Cyrex's mind. Cyrex, if y'all don't know already, Cyrex is one of the only few Lin Kuei members who was totally against the whole cyber initiative, which is, like I said, basically turning niggas into cyborg ninjas, like from Mortal Kombat 3. He was basically totally against that. Sector, which is his partner, 100% for it. Matter of fact, you'll find out why when I get more into it. But basically, Shiva and Baraka come through because they pretty much saw Raiden and Cyrus, rapping. It was like, hey man, so that bullshit that Raiden put in your head, we know you keep changing your mind, so you're gonna have to get taken out, right? So Cyrex fights both of them, kicks their ass. There you go. So basically, Cyrex go to Shane Sun like, hey, you bitch ass nigga, so what the fuck is going on? Wait a minute, why are you talking to my boy Sector? Sector right there, right? Sector looking like, what's up, man? So what the fuck was you doing with Raiden? And so basically both men answered that question and said, man, you fucking up the plan. You fucking up the church's money right now. You fucking with my money. And say, oh, so y'all in cahoots. So Raiden wasn't lying. Huh. Okay. So he like, all right. So he just took that in the back of his mind, like, okay, cool. So he on his, but he got a mission himself, which is to kill Johnny Cage. So he goes to fight Johnny Cage in the tournament, right? He actually beats Johnny Cage fair and square, but doesn't kill him. That's pretty much like the nail in the coffin. It's like, you know what? This shit is pointless. Fuck these niggas. Fuck this crew. I'm out. Sector is like, where the fuck you going? It's death row, nigga. It's like, you just, you know what I'm saying? It's death row, nigga. It's basically, you get down, you lay down, nigga, you die with this shit. Cyrus like, nigga, fuck you. We go out to fight, so they fought. So what I was saying earlier is Sector basically got at Cyrex solely because, like I said, Sector is not only 100% cool with the plan, he wants to be the first volunteer. Like, he's for it because, mind you, this is his daddy shit. His daddy want to do some fuckboy shit, so Sector was a part of the fuckboy shit, like, willingly. Matter of fact, I think he partly gave the idea to his dad and helped influence them, if I'm not mistaken. So Cyrus like, I'm cool on this shit, fuck these niggas, I'm out, and walks off. Now we get into the chosen one, Fireman Liu Kang. So the Fireman. So now we get to the point where Liu Kang is the only motherfucker left from Earth at this point. They're still in the tournament. So Shang Tsung comes through, introduces the red ninja known as Ketchup. I mean Ermac. As his
Why you call that man Ketchup?
I mean, I'm just saying. So, or Era Macro. This we're going. Okay, how about this Era Macro? We're gonna call him Era Macro. That's his real name. So
no, you call him Ketchup. That's funny.
But so basically, Ermac come through, and Ermac, is the latest creation. If you know about Ermac is a literal creation. He's just a bunch of souls put together and made in human form. So basically, Liu Kang fights him. That's his first fight. He beats him, of course, beats his ass. So Katana, is with everybody, right? She's on the evil side right now, because right now she don't know better. So she tells Shang Tsung, I got this nigga, don't worry about it. He ain't gonna make it to the finals. So on their downtime, Liu Kang, he's training, doing his thug thizzle, just trying to go ahead and try and get ready for his next shit. Raiden come through and was like, so the Kush was telling me that I've been getting these visions about he must win. Now this Kush been strong as fuck, I've been trying to understand what it means. So maybe the he is you. You know what I'm saying? It's saying you must win. So like, all right, my nigga, win this shit for all of us. So that way none of us die. All right. He's like, all right, I got you.
He said, all right.
So later on, Liu Kang, get ambushed later on by Katana, right? They have a fight. He whoops her ass. But Katana is ready to die for death row. Like, she is ready. Like, she ready to die. And Liu Kang was like, nah, He said, we really didn't have a real fight, because this wasn't an official fight. So, and I would like to try to fight you fair and square. Which that piece Katana's interest was like, huh. So, fast forward, we go to Liu Kang fighting his next two opponents, right? Which is Scorpion, Quan Chi. Beats both of them, right? So, at this point, Liu Kang, like I said, he's advancing to the tournament. He's advancing on. So now he gets to the point where now he's got to go fight the four-armed nigga named Goro.
That motherfucker.
This big motherfucker. So he got to fight this big Debo ass nigga with 4 arms. And so it's like fighting Debo with 2 extra arms. So he didn't have no bricks Craig style, but he had to use them hands though. So he had to use them hands, and eventually he beat him. Now the reason why Goro got 4 arms is for niggas that don't know, him and his race, like Shiva and everyone, like they basically half human, half dragon. They're called Shokan. That's how it go. So don't make sense of it. It's Mortal Kombat. It's like a child's wet dream come to life. So we're just gonna keep going. So it's like a child's toy box come to life. That's literally what Mortal Kombat is. So just go with it. So basically, because he beat Goro, technically Liu Kang won. You know what I'm saying? Since Liu Kang won, everyone that came from Outworld that was trying to beat Liu Kang, beat everyone in Earth Realm, Kano included, They all basically go back, sucking sorry tail stuck between their legs, mad as fuck. Like, man, we gonna get this nigga back, man. Fuck you. So
You get you back, you see.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I fast forward. I'm sorry. After he fights Girl, then he fights Shane Sung. Shane Sung talk mad shit, and Shane Sung, is dressed like a pimp at the same time with his, got his cloak on. G'd up, jeweled out, say I'ma fuck you up and I can take your shit because nigga I can turn into any nigga I want to, including you. Haha. Luke Kane like, haha, got you. Fuck you. I'ma fuck you up. So now he wins, and that's how Luke Kane officially win the tournament. So now, but Raiden's like, okay, the Kush starting to go bad though. So the Kush ain't reacting too well to what's happening. So what the fuck's happening? And the Kush
don't like this.
For anyone who don't know what the Kush is, we call it the Kush the Ant. So the Kush is fucking up. It's starting to go bad. It's going from some Kush to slowly turning into some mid. So it's like,
why you call it mid though? My God.
It's like, okay, this ain't staying Kush. This is slowly starting to turn some mid right now. What's going on? So at this point, Shane Sung back at our world, Shao now, the big bad of the whole story is picture, or pretty much one of the main big bads of Mortal Kombat period, Shao Kahn. Shao Kahn taught Shane Sung literally everything he knows. Gotta say that first off, just to let you know what kind of nigga Shao Kahn is. Now, Shao Kahn talks to Shane Sung and really about to kill this nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Right there, like on site in front of everybody, totally because nigga, you fucked up. Because we beat these niggas 9 times in a row. This was supposed to be the one that was supposed to secure the W for us. Nigga, you gave us an L. What the fuck?
Yep.
And so he about to murk him right there. But so Shane Sung, with the snake tongue that he has, talks himself out of getting executed. And Katana was about to cut his head off. It was going to be Katana to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, okay, how about we do a rematch? But we do a rematch here in our world.
Run that back.
Let's run that back. Run that back because we agree with that rematch. Fuck that rematch. We'll do this shit here that way. We make sure home turf advantage. We got this shit. And so at this point, Liu Kang, he get the ceremony saying he's the new champion of Mortal Kombat. Liu Kang, I'm sorry, not Liu Kang. Kung Lao, Johnny Cage, Sonya, and Jax all there, give him his congrats, give him his flowers, you know what I'm saying? And Jax, smoking up his own Kush, right there and there. Raiden confused, like, okay, so why is my Kush fucked up and his ain't? So something ain't right here. We got two different strains here. His strain a little bit better than mine. Mine's fucking up every time something going wrong. Something ain't right here. So he takes note of it in the back of his mind. He started taking note of something. He's like, I see a nigga in the background. Who that young nigga? That look like Shane Sung. Oh, that is Shane Sung.
Mm-hmm.
And so Shane Sung calling the ratings like, so the Emperor won a rematch. We said, wait,
what?
I said, no, nigga, we won fair and square. It's like, look, man, hey, look. We want to do a rematch. Fuck the 10 count that we had before. Double or nothing. You sure? That's pretty much Raiden like. If we lose again, we'll leave y'all the fuck alone for real. Raiden like, all right.
Oh my
but
God.
if we win, we get this shit like we were supposed to. And Raiden like, deal.
Stupid motherfucker.
So, well, I'll take that back. I'm sorry. That doesn't happen. I'm tripping because he didn't say deal. I'm sorry. I'm lying. I just got my information wrong.
Yeah, I was like, when they gonna get to the point where
this was like, whoop, sorry. So actually we get into the point where it's kind of we start getting into Jack's story. It's technically where we start getting into. Try to get to the black man story as good as I can. So now we in black man hero main story, which is Jax, aka Them Arms.
But yeah, we got. I think we should cut it off like at the.
Yeah, we're gonna stop right here, but But next time it's gonna be Jack's story, which is the black hero that everyone deserves. That deserved a way better story like he did, but that's a whole different thing.
Yeah, we ain't gonna go there. They did him dirty in Mortal Kombat 11.
Oh, all 3 games, low key. You can't think about it, but look, that's,
yeah, they really did.
Yeah, that's but we. Yeah, they did my man bogus. Young Jax was the only one that had to step up, but that's a different thing. So next episode, we're gonna get into Jack's story, and Jack's story gets into basically the start of Mortal Kombat 2.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I'm at.
Cool. Yeah, man. So yeah, stay tuned for it's part 4. Yeah, part 4 because this is part 3. This is episode 4. Yep. All right, that works. Cool. What the hell? Sure. Anyway, yeah, I think that should call it on the episode, man. I appreciate y'all coming through and having y'all thoughts on this.
For sure.
This is an interesting past like couple weeks, man. It's been crazy. And it's definitely gonna be some more news, but I think next week I am gonna try to start like really getting back into us trying to be a little more educational for certain things. There's just so much stuff happening in FGC that also feel like I need to bring to the forefront because so much. Like if people want to like end up hopping into this bug, we let y'all know this is stuff that's happening, that's trying to get worked out. And hopefully, there'll still be an FGC after everything's done after this year. This year has been crazy. But yeah, I don't know. Any closing thoughts, fellas? I think I'm done.
I'm good, man.
I don't have anything.
All right, man. All right, fellas. Well, this is the end of the episode, and we will catch y'all later.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace.